girlfriend's actually just finished reading that. Polar is awesome.
What are you reading?
Ooh, Harry Potter. Yay, Harry Potter!
That one doesn't happen to me. The getting comfy, I'm actually really good at that.
Oh my god, I hate
book I
that.
borrowed.
I have books that
Sorry,
I will
it's
not
a
lend
little
out
bent.
because of exactly this.
That's how people are going to be with winter, because it's so big.
Oh, you're reading Wild? Did you get to the part where the
Much better than
And I never felt the same way about them again. That was George R. R. Martin books.
This girl has really bad luck with getting comfy.
Here, let me grab that for you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Whoa, what do you have in here?
I just went to the library. It's all my books.
Why'd you get
Oh, not a Kindle. Boo! Don't say that.
This is why I got a Nook.
How do you relate to this video?
Well, I'm always reading, you know, at least 2 books at one time. I ended up getting a Nook for exactly the reason that the books are so heavy.
In all ways? In all ways. Yeah. Yeah. I've experienced everything in the video. Yes, all of it. All of the above.
The woman in the video was trying to find a comfy position on the couch. What's your comfy position?
I have it's called a chair and a half, which is a humongous chair that's like the size of a chair plus a half. And I curl up in that all the time. It has this huge ottoman, and that's my favorite reading spot.
Usually, like, prop up, lay down, feet dangling a little because I'm tall. But I can read anywhere.
What's your reaction when somebody says to you, "Isn't that a kid's book?"
It's really annoying. I don't usually like that. Is that enough of a reaction?
Do you lend out your books to your friends knowing there's a possibility it could end up being bent?
Yes, I do. I'm okay with bent books. I mean, I really am. I know. Or even splattered books. I'm fine with people writing in books, highlighting. Like, it doesn't bother me. I feel like books are meant to be loved and enjoyed however you want to love and enjoy them. So I have no concerns about them getting damaged.
I feel like you're the 1%.
Right, I know. It's very rare. And I get, you did that. And everybody says that when I tell them that, but I have no problem with it.
Yeah, I don't mind that at all because I'm pretty clumsy. My books get spilled on, my books get food on them. So I don't mind a book that's been, like, you know, well read.
There was a part in the video when the guy said, "Why don't you have a Kindle?" Do you have an e-reader? If so, do you like it better than print?
I do have an e-reader. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Just because I like a lot of fantasy books, and they're all, you know, George R. R. Martin are all 1,000+ pages. You could kill somebody with them, and that's the thing. You'd be reading and it would fall on your face all the time. So I love the Kindle.
I resisted for a really long time because I love books. I love the feel of books. I love dog-earing my pages. Hi.
Hi, Kitty.
He's also a big reader. Hi, buddy. But I finally caved because books are so heavy, you know? And, oh dear, sorry. Get out of here. You know, you've got 1,000 books with you at all times. It's genius.
What do you have to add to the problems only book lovers understand? An example is waiting a year for between books, or bad endings, or something like that.
There's the anticipation of your book and waiting for it and finally getting it, and then your life has to keep going. So you can't just sit and read the entire thing. And I'm like reading, and it's like, "Mommy," or "You need to pick up the kids," or just, you know, there's no world. There's no dinner. Not having enough wall space for more bookcases.
That is totally it. Yes. Having like a slight book hoarding problem.
Yes.
We have a piano, and it is literally, you can't even see what it is because it's covered in stacks of books that we don't have shelf space.
The whole like book boyfriend thing, and like falling so in love with a particular character and wanting to gush, and then having people just like look at you weird and be like, but he's not real. And you want to be like, screw you, like what do you know about it?
Reading an amazing book and wanting the whole world to be on your same page.
Falling in love with a character and then having the relationship end.
I get really frustrated when there are books that everyone is obsessed with and then I get a hold of them and they're not very good. I find that really disappointing.
Have you ever been the person on the other side of this video, like spoiling something, bending a book?
God help me no. I hope not.
Never bending the book, never. I have accidentally spoiled a few things, but I've learned my lesson. People get really angry when you do that.
What do you do when you're reading the climax of a book and someone interrupts you with, what are you reading?
I'm pretty good at ignoring people. If it's a stranger, like I just pretend I didn't hear.
Yes.
I know that sounds rude, but it's rude to interrupt
It
someone
bothers
who's
me
reading.
so much when people just assume if you're reading that you're like totally fine for
I'm
them to
just
start
killing
talking
time.
to you.
I'm bored. Like I'm not really reading. I'm just skimming this page so it looks like I have something to do.
I just get dismissive. Like if it was my husband, I'm always like,
I would stop and tell them what I'm reading, especially if it's like really good and I'm like in that point when I'm really breathless and so excited and I want to tell people. I want to say, oh, it's this great book and here's what it's about, and I will pause from my enjoyment to help spread the word and maybe encourage them to read it too.
I wound up living across the street in Roswell.
Paper towns. Okay.